What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the garage. My name is Nick over here at Project Central, and last week we built this rocket stove. Trying to figure out a budget way to heat my garage like many of you are. And this is part 2, so make sure to go watch part 1 if you haven't seen that. Part 2 is going to be fixing all of my design mistakes with this. If that doesn't work, there's going to be a part 3 where we build a completely different project. Maybe that'll be part 1 of a different video series. I don't know. Who knows? Right? Who knows what's going on? But we got some work to do. I've got some more of this 6-inch tube that we used on the outside. I'm going to build an ash and fire box down here at the bottom. Make some new legs off of it. It's going to be pretty simple. Let's get started. This piece right here, I'd cut it off in an attempt to get more air. Air was not the problem. Ash and coals were the problem. So, not great. So anyways, let's flip this upside down, and I gotta cut a hole in the bottom of my rocket stove. Okay. So the metal that I have wasn't gonna be able to fit between the legs and the weld areas. So what I did is I cut all those off, got it all cleaned up. Next up, we're gonna have to burn a bead around here to make sure this is all sealed off. And then grind it flat. And then we'll take our firebox we're gonna build for the bottom and build that next, and then we'll smush them together. All right. Leave that right now. Okay, bottom cut out and cleaned up. Let me show you what's next up on the project list. Firebox we're gonna put on the bottom. It's gonna kind of get sat like this. Oh gosh. Kind of like so. What this is gonna do for us, a couple things. We're gonna be able to put some grates in here so that we can get the fire up a little bit so that the ash can fall down and doesn't just clog up, which is what's going on with this. And it's giving us a little bit of extra height, which is going to really help the rocket functionality. I'm going to get this bottom piece cleaned up. I gotta cut a notch. Right, so I gotta cut a hole for the bottom here. Cut some front and back pieces. Yeah. See if I can get that done tonight. See if I can get that done tonight so that we can keep working on it. It's getting late. Whew, okay. So we got our back piece and our door cut out for the front. All right, like everything in my life, everything takes way longer than it should. So, a couple things we need to do to keep this project rolling. We have our hole for our firebox cut out. This is going to be the back side. I've already got a piece to weld on there. But inside, I need to make a little shelf with an area underneath to clean out the ash and stuff. So I've got this little bitty, I don't know, 1/2 inch or whatever, angle, little pieces of angle. So I'm gonna cut that up and make a little grate. Maybe this piece is like 16 inches long, so I'll probably make it like 12 inches long. So I have a little bit of room at the front, and then get all that tacked in there. Then after that, we'll tack this piece in place, burn it in, and then we're gonna be really close to firing it, I think. So let's get chopping. Let's get welding. That's great. Ooh, that was a bad joke. So yeah, great built. Get it put in here. Make sure. All right. Got the grate put in. Now let's get this welded on. Alright, back piece on. Let's do some test fitting. Well, that 1,000,000% looks like an afterthought, which it was. Wow, this is terrible. This is not good, but we're going to keep moving on. Progress. This thing around. Oh. Yes. You know, it's fun building everything out of stuff that's super heavy. Bottom. Yeah. Down and dirty. Beautiful. Let's go just start a fire. Okay. All right. Let's see where we get to. So this has only been going for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. The stool is showing 56 degrees on the leg. And that's showing 108 on the fan. Hope you can see that. So anyways, significantly hotter. And I read your comments and you guys were right. All right, so stove's been running for about half an hour. The only thing I've had to feed it is a couple maple wood scraps and a split in half 2x4. You can see it is very rockety, which is good. I got the temp gun out, show you a couple mods I'm gonna make, finishing touches. First off, I think I'm gonna put a door, just like this one, right? So I'll put a door on that. I think I'm gonna put a door on this, just so the air comes in here and goes up and the burn, there's no chance of it just coming out here. This is gonna be left sort of unattended, mildly unattended while I'm working in the garage. I will have the garage probably halfway down, or maybe most of the way down, with just a fan sticking out under the garage door. As for the fan, show you, so like that is exposed to the elements, 54. So it's blowing in, I don't know, 90, I don't know, 103. I don't know, it's blowing a pretty warm air, but I think I can make it even warmer. I'm gonna go get another elbow, and I've got some pipe, but basically this air that's coming in here, the intake temp is about 86, but if I can get it to pull from down here about a foot, it'll get another, I don't know, 30-40 degrees hotter air, just by getting down here, because this is kind of warm. So if I can capture some of this heat and then capture some of the heat from here, then circulate it through, I think it'll give me a couple extra degrees of heat in the garage, and that's what this thing's all about. Also, lastly, most importantly, I've got this piece. This is from another project a long time ago where I used to make charcoal, but I'm gonna cut this out in a circle and then go get a piece of 6-inch pipe for a flue. I've got this piece of 6-inch square tubing, but I'm gonna go get a piece of 6-inch pipe, screw it on, and then put a cap on it, so just because if there's any sparks or anything, I don't want them coming out. And then that will actually fit on here, and I don't know, I might clamp it on or something so it doesn't fall off. So do all those things, quick run to the hardware store, and we'll be back in just a little bit. But this thing's working awesome. So let me show you where we're at on this. I got a base built with a 6-inch connector, neck down to a 4-inch, about 8 feet of pipe with a chimney cap on the top. We're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna end the video here because last time I declared victory prematurely. So this time I'm gonna do some more testing, but I need your all's help. Last video we talked about this. You guys helped point me in the right direction. So this time I need some more help. Let me know if this is gonna work. A couple issues I've got. It still has a couple sparks coming out of the top every once in a while. I'd really like to prevent that. I don't know if I can or not. Let me know down in the comments if what good ideas for that are. Also, if this one's not going to work, I do have this old propane tank. I could build one with a more robust heat radiator system in it. So if I can't get this one to work well, we'll do that next. But this is not a channel solely for building stoves to heat garages. This is for projects. It is Project Central. So we've got a bunch of projects this winter, and I'd love for you guys to check them out. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down in the wherevers. And do what you always do, everybody. Take care of one another, and I will see you next time. Maybe we're building another one out of this. But bye.